Heritage is a process where from the present we look at the past and we bring things with us towards the future. So we select the past we want to remember and that we want to bring with us. So there's this we in that phrase, and I think that's very interesting. Who is part of that we, and also who is not part of that we? The heritage that we are most familiar with in our street names, our monuments, in our museums, but also the other constructions that we have built over the past few centuries in Europe, in the Netherlands, in Leeuwarden, are built by white, higher educated men. And in these times, I think we have all learned to more critically reflect on where does that come from, what does that mean, what does that leave out.
Leeuwarden Summer School on Linguistic and Cultural Diversity has run for 3 years now, so this is the 3rd edition, and every year has a different theme. And this year the theme is Heritage, Identity and Inclusivity. And it seemed almost natural to reach out to the Heritage Lab at the Rijnwaard Academy for that. We are an academic institute. We look at it from a very theoretical perspective, study heritage mediation not in a very involved way. And the Heritage Lab at the Rijnwaard Academy, as an Institute of Applied Sciences, is much more involved with heritage mediation. They don't just study it, they also try to directly intervene in heritage mediation.
Heritage Wit is a competence that helps you not to only critically reflect on heritage practices, but also to critically act on what you see and what you can do with that. During the summer school, we will be looking at heritage from different points of view and analyzing it from different points of view. What you need heritage wit for is to be able to critically understand these heritage processes, to see which identities are shaped or formed and how are they inclusive, for whom are they inclusive and for whom are they not inclusive. And moreover, as a professional or future professional, to see how these processes could be changed, if they should be changed, and what you can do.
This summer school will also host a symposium on the Revoice project. And the Revoice project is an international research project on heritage mediation in 3 locations. Cornwall in the United Kingdom, Fryslan in the Netherlands, and Livonia in Estonia and Latvia. What is unique about this research project, and I think that goes for the entire summer school, is that here heritage mediation is studied from a minority perspective. Whereas normally, when we talk about heritage mediation, we think about it from a majority perspective. How are, for instance, national identities created through the heritage of that nation?
I think this summer school would really help younger researchers, PhD students, young professionals to help position themselves in these complicated questions, projects, in this complicated landscape.
The knowledge that we generate during this summer school, the skills that you learn during this summer school will become immediately relevant, because the place where we are is a place where minority heritage plays a very important role in the cultural life of the people living there.
It's a city that's very relevant to the summer school. It's all about the heritage, identity and diversity. So in such a diverse city, you will have the chance to not just to listen to the lectures, but you can also have the chance to know more about people, Frisians, how do they preserve their own heritage languages and how do they deal with this diversity. You will have the chance to have dinner with all the speakers and all the participants, which will be a great chance for you to network, to meet people in a casual setting, so you can talk about everything outside of the summer school.